And I'm hoping if I give it a bit of a gentle persuasion that it's going to bounce off that and fall into that hole. If this happens first time, I'll be amazed. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Hey, Tabs here, back with another house in the video. So we are back at my office today. Actually, I've never showed you this, but this is kind of my little... you may well have caught this in the background of some of the previous videos, but this is my like crazy little experiment area where there's always something a bit mad going on. So we've got this like outside shower prototype that I was working on, which does this thing where it you have to assemble it every time, but yeah, it's kind of cool. And then this is my, I think this was sort of the start of the spa idea. So if you've seen any of those videos, this was kind of where I started playing around with the idea of what that might look like. So yeah, you might see this in a video at some point, not sure. So yeah, we've had this office since right from the beginning. And I think I mentioned in the previous episode that I'm kind of ready to move out from here, but I'm not sure if it's going to be this episode or not. We shall see. So thank you very much for all the support and the lovely comments and the likes, all that good stuff in the last one where we said goodbye to the house in the thicket. So we are going to go with the boring house today, which was requested by Kazim Sadikovic. Hope I haven't butchered that name, dude. But thank you very much for requesting. He requested the boring house. So I think we're going to go with that one. So that's £72,791. Number of floors 2. Oh, it's got a basement then. Awesome. This is our first basement one. 89 square meters. It's not very big. So let's go and buy it and have a look-see. Okay, cool. This is different. This is a very different kind of design than we've seen before. So this kind of high gabled walls, which is kind of cool. Obviously it's like a red brick texture as well, which we don't usually get. The parcel's about the same as they always are. I'm not sure if they're always the same or they change. Back door. So let's have a little look inside. Obviously a load of rubbish out here already and some graffiti. Oh, interesting. So if you see my previous videos, I always think that like that view is often quite important. And my immediate impression is that, oh, hello, there's a great big brick wall in front of me. So I'm expecting we're going to do something about that. Let's just open that in the other way. So we've got bathroom. What in the world has happened there? That is pretty nasty. That is like some explosive issues, some gastral problems. Yikes, going on there. Grim. I mean, I suppose if you drink this much booze and you eat this much pizza, that's the lesson for you there, children. Do not do that. So let's have a look in here. So this is the bedroom, and it's pretty small. So again, one of my other pet peeves is when you get a wall that's that close to the edge of a window. So if you don't very often see that. Like, I don't think you see that very often in real buildings. Well, when you see that normally in a building, if you see it, I think when you see it, usually a builder would build, if that was off plan, that window would be in the centre of that wall. And so what you often find when you see a wall that's like that in a building, it's usually like a partition. So it's been added after the original build of the house. Because it just looks odd. I just find it odd. It wouldn't look quite so bad if there was another wall here. Obviously it would be very narrow, but if the building, that window was kind of set with two windows and walls on either side, it would look a bit better. But this just creates this weird, it can't, because it's off centre. I think that's generally the point. It's off centre of that wall. So I'm suspecting that this wall might come out as well. Okay, so we have a weird... Okay, so the bedroom comes off the living room, and then there's this big kind of open plan. Again, every one of these houses you buy is like a former crack den, basically. Okay, so what's through this door? This is the downstairs, right? Interesting. Let's just bring the HUD up a second. Okay, so I know that there are hidden. I haven't been to this house yet, but I know there's one in the game that's got like a hidden bit behind the wall. But this looks like So initial thoughts are, from the layout, is that actually I feel like this might be our first full flip, because I'm just wondering if the right hand side of the house would be better rotated onto the left hand side of the house. I'm kind of keen to do a bit more of an open plan look this time, so I feel like yeah, I'm just wondering if that would work better, so you're not walking into this wall. I mean, what you could do is take this out, but what you're going to have is that room, either you reduce that room. Yeah, okay, this is definitely what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that now, but I'll probably do something completely different. But my initial thoughts are, for two reasons: because of this wall, because I don't like the fact that this wall is here, and I can't remove that wall without actually reducing the size of this bedroom. And the second thing is the fact that this bedroom has a back door on it. So actually it would make more sense to me that actually you come straight into more like a living space / kitchen / like a big open plan living and kitchen area. And then we switch this round so that we have bathroom and bedroom on this side. That's my initial thought. I think we're actually going to do a speedy up bit, because we haven't done a speedy up bit for a long time. I can't remember what the last episode I did. We're going to clean this all up via the magic of a speedy up bit. All right, enjoy. Okay, hope you enjoyed the little cleaning up montage bit. So we are back to a blank canvas. This is generally what I do every time. Take all the walls out pretty much. And yeah, whitewashed everything and changed the floor. It just stops you from kind of looking at looking at the spaces like they're rooms again. So if you had part of this wall painted and the floor, you just wouldn't see it all as one space. So, to go back to what we were saying before, so I'm thinking this is all going to be open plan. And it's obviously, it's not going to be great for a living room and kitchen, because you're going to walk straight into one of those two things. But I think we might do, I think we might kind of eat into this space a bit, so we'll do that in a second. But the other thing that sort of interests me is the basement. So as I said, I haven't done a basement before in this game, and I think we're going to make this like a teenager's bedroom. Did one of these a while ago, but I think we're going to do that as like a teenager's bedroom, or like a lodger's sort of thing. Okay, some crazy things are happening. So I'm experimenting with this idea of it being like a little cubicle, this ensuite. Oh, I used the the floor, one of the deck surfaces down here. I think I talked about this in the last episode, but yeah, that you can use these surfaces downstairs. I've ended up with a little corner, but I think that's going to be fine. We'll find a way to hide that under a piece of furniture. We'll just kind of adjust the floor to fit. Maybe we'll end up with it under the bed or something. But what I'm trying now is I've cut these holes, and you can see I'm going to use the screen. But if I put the screen just in there, the screen is going to be too low, and then you end up with this gap between the lintel and the screen. So, and we're going to end up with a gap down the side anyway. But I think I can cope with that. But what you can notice is that actually the screens will place on top of these deck boards. So stand by for some crazy some crazy ideas. But I think that if we use the old stacky stack trick, so if we put that there, then we get it just at the right height basically. We can put this on top of the board. Just make sure that's perfect. So we just want one more on top of it. Now we can put a wider one in there just to overlap, hoping the screen will sit on top of that. Yeah. Come on, up we go. Interesting. Okay, we're not beaten yet. Let's try the narrower one. 2 of those. So that will go in there, and then the narrowest one will go in next to it, and that hopefully, yes, it will go up there. And then I believe I'm right in saying, yeah, by the magic of gravity defiance, it will float there. Obviously, we end up with a hole. So what I'm now looking for is, cannot remember where this piece is, but I'm looking for the little what's it called? It's like a little foot shoebox or something. Shoe cabinet. Here we go. Is that it? I think this is going to be small enough. Yeah. Okay. In fact, it could even maybe go up one. So we could just do that. Is that enough right from the other side? Or we could actually even, what we could even do is we could just move that out of the way for a second. Could put a bed there, or something it's gonna mean that it doesn't really matter. This is not the bed I used this in the last episode, but just take a second. See, if we put the bed there, then enough of that is hidden. Yeah, kind of liking that. So we could go the bed, or we could go with a desk, which was my original thought. So I think this would probably work as like a single bedroom or a single bedroom. So go like that. So this is going to be like a little pad, basically. Yes, liking that. We can put something there. Maybe we go back to that little shoebox dealie. Should be in my recently used things. Yeah, see, that's going to be fine. That is going to be fine, that little hole, because once you've put in, just put a plant or something on there. It's not going to be this plant, but oh yeah, forget it doesn't really do that. You have to drop stuff onto those. But even something like that would cover that hole. Can you let me put that there? Yeah. See, that's cool. That's coming together. I actually quite like the brick there as well. The contrast of the brick and the screen is kind of interesting. So let's go a little bit further with that. I'll finish these off and I'll probably tile that bathroom out, and then I'll bring it back, guys. We're nearly there. This is coming together. So this is what it looks like. I just had to take out the Well, I'd take out the shower. I'd take out a whole bunch of things, to be honest. I thought it wasn't going to be an issue to put the sink back in straight, but it was. Because when I put it on before, it was offset slightly to the left, and even though you can knock the walls out around the sink, it won't let you place it on a wall that's only 3 wide. So I had to take it all back out again, start again. The last thing I'm trying to do, so I've covered it up so far. I put this one in on this side, covered it up with that, and I've covered it up on this side. This looks fine. I'm actually really happy with the way that looks. The last kind of crazy thing I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to get a shelf, a set of shelves in there. I think that may work. I'm trying to get this unit to sit in that hole, but obviously this only mounts on a wall. So what I'm going to do is just take that back out again because that's too wide. Is I'm going to put it on the wall here. In fact, let's get it. In fact, it doesn't matter. It's all right to be over to the one side. And I'm hoping if I give it a bit of a gentle persuasion that it's going to bounce off that and fall into that hole. If this happens first time, I'll be amazed. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Right. Now in my head, this is going to be fine, but I know it's... Well, this is going to be fine to put things on top of, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't actually matter, that it's not going to... Oh, it is! Amazing! Amazing, amazing, amazing. I didn't think that having knocked it off the wall that it was going to let me put stuff on it, but it is. So that is awesome. So all we've got to do now, put the shower back in that we took out. I'm going to go with a white glass because I think it's actually better. That's the problem when you do things like this, is that you end up with these almost like cascading problems of you have to, in order to do one thing, you have to take all the rest of the stuff that you've just done out. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. What we want on that is then the bathroom accessories. So is that in here? No, I don't want any of that stuff. Accessories. Is it in here? So we want the shower gel and all that sort of gubbins. Where's that then? Is that in decorations? Decorations maybe? That'd be nice. That'd be quite nice there. Maybe a little blue bowl. It's a bit big though. Can we go down the... Oh, we can make it smaller with the new magic of options. Oh, that is the smallest option. When did they change this guys? You didn't used to be able to do that. You didn't used to put all those... You could only used to be able to put things on one of those shelves. But they seem to have changed that on the sneak. Should we go with a plant in that corner as well? The trouble is these... yeah, I think we'll go with... Not that one, though, it's horrible. The trouble is with these plants, obviously they're not going to have any light, so... well, if we were playing this to... to realism levels, this wouldn't really be a thing. Don't know if we're going to find one that's going to fit in there. Don't massively like that one. I think maybe we'll just leave it. I don't want to make it. I don't want to do too much. So where's the bathroom accessories? Not in there either. So not accessories. It's not accessories. It's not decorations. It must be other then. Other. There we go. Some towels. Let's do that. I don't know why I always go with one that's a different colour, but it just makes it a bit more interesting, I think. And then a hairdryer. Yes, liking it. Do that, and then we'll just go with the light bathroomy bits. Go with a couple of these bottles, I think. there. And this balm stuff. Yeah, cool. So that's coming together. And then the last little trickery, I put the... Oh, I did show you that a second ago. I put that in. I put some lights in as well, just to give it a bit of light. Not doing anything up there today. Yeah, I think that looks really cool so far. So we're going to try and get the... yeah, the only other thing I wanted to do is see if I can get something on that. It's going to be tricky because, again, this doesn't let you put stuff on top of it, and neither does the toilet. But I really want to be able to put some toilet roll on top of that. It's the same with the sinks. Like the sinks still don't let you put anything on them. So let's move that a second, and let's try the old tried and trusted up shelf. If in doubt, use the up shelf and drop stuff onto things. That's my that's my one and only trick in this game. So let's do that. This one's going to be more tricky because we don't have a wall. Yeah. And it won't turn and mount onto this wall. Oh, we had it there for a second. Interesting. Not really sure what that's mounting on, but it seems to be mounted sideways on that. Oh, it's mounted on the inside of that. Okay. But it's not going to fall onto that nicely, is it? So this one's going to be easy. So all we've got to do is back to our bathroom gubbins. Go with the teal. We've got teal over there somewhere. Oh yeah, I used the teal on the hairdryer. The air dryer. Get rid of that. Drop it on there. Nice. Should have put the toothpaste down as well, but never mind. We won't bother with the toothpaste. And then the last little tricky. This is going to be. So I'm pretty sure if I just drop that, it's going to sit right on the corner. So we're going to go. Oh, I know what I could do as well. Let's just try a book for a second. I was going to say I know I could probably stack up from below. That's probably better. As long as it doesn't bounce off and go into the netherworlds, then we'll be all right. Toilet paper, buy. Then put that on top of the book. Push it right back against the wall there, and then drop. Yes. Just go with one. Do we want something else there? I feel like maybe we want something else there as well. Just one more fiddle, guys. I promise this is the last fiddle. Oh, no, let's put it right down there. That's super weird. I'm sure it wasn't doing that a second ago. Well, that's going to be easier then. So let's do our little book trick again. I'm doing that because I don't want it to sit right on the edge there. And then I think we'll just get a plant or something. One more plant. Where are we? Decorations, plants. Don't want a cactus next to where you sit. That's a bad idea. Where's our little old school classic one? Well, there he is, the fern. I think maybe we'll go with blue just to make it a bit more interesting. Oh, it's going to fall. It's going to sit right on the corner. Okay, well, we can't go with that then. We'll go with one of the herbs. Because the herbs are in the super small pots. Chives. I don't know why. The chives always looks a little bit like a grass. So I think it kind of works. Got any other colours? We've got blue, haven't we? I want it right on the edge there. Don't want it right there. Change my mind. I say that and then I change my mind instantly. See, I don't want it. It's giving me two options. It's kind of clipping there or it's there. Okay. We'll get there in a second, guys. Promise. We're nearly there. Just one more. Indulge my mad ways. I'm gonna go off the floor then. Can we go off the floor? Can we go off the toilet? No, we can't go off the toilet. I'm gonna go off the floor. All of this just to get the plant exactly where I want it. There we go. It's going to be perfect. Shall we go? Let's have a, maybe I do want the fern. Now I've got it in the right position. Plants. Where is it? There it is. Go with the blue. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Drop that there. Take away the books. Perfecto. Try really hard not to remove the wrong thing like I usually do. Awesome. Yes, happy with that. That looks so nice. Okay, so bedroom wise, I think I'm probably just gonna do this in a bit of a jump now, guys, because yeah, that took us a bit of time there. I don't want this episode to run too long, so I think I'm just gonna kind of jump ahead, and I'll bring, because I'm not gonna do anything. There's not gonna be anything kind of crazy here, just decoration and whatever. So I'm just gonna jump ahead, and by the magic of cutting, you will be back when it's done. There we go. So yeah, ended up pretty happy with this. It turned out pretty nicely. It's a bit of a kind of self-indulgence, but you know. So yeah, just put some of the gaming stuff in. Yeah, little fridge, cool little setup basically. The sort of place that I'd be quite happy myself. Map out on the wall. Painted this wall in the silver glacier. It looks pretty similar to the white, but just something slightly different tonally. This bed's really cool actually. I've never used this bed before. Put some of these boxes underneath it. These are some of the new things. Again, new thing with this kind of hanger thing. It's supposed to be more like a I think it's supposed to be more like a coat hanger thing, but sort of I think it kind of works. And then yeah, just a desk and all the stuff from the gaming day update. Is that open? No, it doesn't. These drawers don't open, do they? So yes, I think that is going to be the end of this one. Let me know what you think, guys. I think that kind of works. I love this idea now. May well be using that again at some point, but now the fact that we kind of pulled it off and you can't see the gaps. I mean, you can see the gaps down the sides here, but you do kind of see that. Like you do see people do that in kind of... see it in hotels, as I said, but this probably works less well because you can't hide it as ways. But it actually works quite nicely inside. So, yeah, random that we went straight to the basement and did that one. I guess it's because I've never had a basement to do before. So that was quite fun. And yeah, not sure what we'll do next time. We shall see. Probably have to get the layout right up here at least. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. My name's Toves. Don't forget to subscribe and stuff if you haven't already done that. And yeah, appreciate you watching. Take it easy.